Start recording. Stop recording button.
Hello, everyone. Uh, yeah, a little bit upset today, I guess, because I I've been wanting to do this whole game developer thing because I've never done it before. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it takes to do stuff, and so I've been trying, with my WordPress blog and on the Apple This forum to keep everybody kind of up to date, like what's going on with me, like uh, you know, what it's taken to do stuff, and hardships and the highs, and what's going on. So um, this time, I have to say, we're on a bad note right now, but I'll end it on a good note, hopefully. So as far as Circus Master Revenge is going right now, I got the final test version this morning, and the the newest version, where the things that were supposed to be fixed were fixed, but there was still some issues, and so I didn't I didn't approve it for to move on, and they're not minor issues. Um, there are they are basic issues that weren't discovered before, even through game testing. So we're I talked to the project manager this morning, and they'll be fixed, but it's going to delay launch probably. I don't know. I don't have no idea what's going on with that, but right. And as I told you before, 6 to 10 weeks. So I'm guessing that's gonna take up to 6 to 10 weeks thing. So, but we're gonna hopefully. I told them that it needs to be fixed now. Can't wait. These things, so we can move on to chapter. I don't believe, because I don't know. I can't sit there and watch the guys that are writing the code and doing the stuff, and I don't get phone calls from them. I talk to the project manager. So as far as I know, that we're all still working on chapter 1. So uh, chapter 2 hasn't even been cracked open yet, and that sucks, because chapter 2 should have been halfway complete by now. But I don't know what it takes to do all this stuff. So uh, like I said before, I started this venture, you know, because there's been so many um, accessible games that have come and then that have passed, and you know they didn't really inform anybody of what the hell they went through, and how they did it, and why they did it, and so I'm trying to be personable enough, because I care enough, and I would, if it comes down, this is how I live my life, is if I want to know it, then wouldn't you want to know it? So sharing is the best way for us to all learn, and in our community, we're very curious and stuff like that, and there's people that have been blind, since the day they were born, or deaf, or so this is a bit, disabled, if you want to put a title on it, since the day they're born. And there's people that just like me, that who just one day, were is gone, and I like playing video games. It's a distraction, and it helps me escape for a minute, and through this whole experience, it's been a wake up, for me on what I'm trying to do, and it's enhanced on my realization of what I am doing. Why I wanted to do this in the beginning, and why I'm doing it now, and why I keep wanting to get better, and why I'm doing this. And I was writing the WordPress blog, which I still want to keep that there because I can eventually turn that into a website for Mental Vision. But right now I'm not really worried about it. And I have the Apple This forum, and I have this new YouTube blog thing going. So this is easier for me to get it by, and I can still be creative in my off time and do some cool stuff with this channel. So I think it'd be great, and it'd be fun, and I could still share, and I could still do stuff. But I wish I had somebody else, who thinks like I do, and creates like I do, and has a vision like I do, and because I like to play their video games too, But how it sucks to be able to play a game that you created, because you can't unlearn what you've already put into it, and a lot of time and a lot of effort and the imagination that goes into it, and the creativity that goes into it, and then and to walk through the process and everything like that, and then the first playable portion I played of CMR was spectacular, but I already knew what was going to happen because I wrote it, So, but I'm just thinking, if I had somebody had the same mind as me and was able to do stuff like that, like we do, for our community, like I do for our community, then it would be brand new and I would love it. And so that's why when I met Dave, well, I didn't meet him, but on the phone, we got contact each other, and to talk to him for about an hour. I think we talked the first time, and just to discuss with him my vision, and he discussed with me his vision, and we're very like-minded, and I believe, he's not disabled, he's a sighted person, but he understands the need for this this entertainment value, for a product that can enhance and go beyond and do stuff, and entertain the visually impaired people, and make something special. That's what he wants to do, is just to create something special, just like I do. People that really want to play it will love, and respect it, and as far as I know, the fans, people that actually enjoy it, that's what we're doing it for, and I'm not doing this for me, and Dave's not doing this for him, and like Jesse Anderson, BGFH, he doesn't do his YouTube channel for himself, Our community are not selfish, we're selfless. We try to help each other, and that's part of our deal, and helping each other is what we need, and helping each other is what we do, and that's why I'm grateful. It sucks to be a blind person sometimes, but I'm grateful to be part of this community, because we help each other, and we figure out ways, and eye accessibility, and there's tons of podcasts, and that we all try to help each other, and it's great. I'm proud of our community. I really am, because there's actually people out there that are trying to help each other, and it's not to make us look important, and it's not to make us look special, and it's not to make us higher than everybody else, and be a celebrity. Nobody gives a shit about that. But it's to help each other, and that's what's the best part about being blind person in our community. Is we all love each other and help each other. We don't even know each other, but we still do it anyway, and that's great. But so on to a positive note, which I thought was anyhow. But so I have talked. Anyways, oh yeah. On a good note, that's why I wish could see so I have reference points where to stop and where to keep going. Circus Master Revenge Chapter 1 and the audio engine and all that stuff, all the money that I needed to pay to get Chapter 1 complete, today it is paid off. I owe no more money. So, good stuff. I'm even again. Yay. All right, well, that's the end for me. I'll keep you guys updated next week when I find out what's going on. Until then, keep being handy capable. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.